Good morning, students, and welcome to your conversation class. Today, we are going to learn how to speak or frame sentences in English. But before that, you have to be very fluent in English. Fluency doesn't mean that you have to be very correct about speaking, but it means that you are good in speaking. Either it is wrong or right, you have to be very fluent. Afterwards, you will learn that what are the necessary changes you have to do in framing the sentences or in speaking the lines which you want. At first, for framing sentences, you are supposed to know the necessary materials for framing sentences. Materials means what are the words. So, all the parts of speech in English are used for making sentences. Parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech in our English grammar, and that is noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. These all are very much helpful for us in making or framing sentences. Thirdly, all sentences include two main parts. Means these all are not the necessary materials. The main two things which are the main parts of sentences are the subject and the predicate. Subject is the person or thing that does something or that is described in the sentence. And secondly, predicate, which is verb, which is the action the person do. Person is supposed to be subject here. If a sentence doesn't have a subject and a verb, it is not a complete sentence. For example, in the sentence, went to bed. We don't know who went to bed, so it is incomplete in sense. So it is not a sentence. Now, most sentences in English are constructed using one of the following 5 structures. Means for framing sentence you have to follow these 5 structures. These are the 5 structures. First is subject and verb, second is subject, verb and object, third is subject, verb and adjective, fourth is subject, verb and adverb, and fifth is subject, verb and noun. Now let's go to first point, subject and verb. Here when we are framing sentence, Ram plays. Okay? Here Ram is subject who is doing or taking an action, and plays is verb as it tells what is going on or what action is taken by subject. Now, different parts of speech can be added to expand the sentence. It is very small sentence. Ram plays is very small sentence. But to expand this sentence, we can use different parts of speech, which we have discussed previous that there are 8 parts of speech, noun, pronoun, and etc. So, subject plus verb plus object, it is the second structure of framing sentence. Here, object, we are using object means where the verb is falling. Example is written here, Ram is playing with football. In this sentence, Ram is the subject and is playing is the verb and football is the object where the verb works. Now third is subject, verb and adjective. Here we can add elements to expand the sentence such as an adjective. Example is Ram is playing with football happily. In this sentence, Ram is the subject and is playing is the verb, football is the object, and happily is an adjective. An adjective is added happily to tell how Ram is playing football. So, you see how we are adding the parts of speech for expanding our sentence. We started from Ram plays and now we are expanding our sentences. Next is subject plus verb plus adverb. We can add an adverb also for expanding our sentence. Example is Ram is playing with football there. In this sentence, Ram is the subject, is playing is the verb, football is the object, and there is an adverb. An adverb is added there to tell where football is being played. Means adverb is used for telling that where the work is being done. Now, coming to the next structure, subject, verb, and noun. Now, we can expand our sentence by adding noun also. We can add noun. As an example, Ram is playing with football with Rohit. In this sentence, Ram is the subject, is playing is the verb, football is the object, and Rohit is noun, which tells with whom Ram is playing. Means here the first word subject is also a noun and the last word Rohit is also a noun. But here Ram is the subject and Rohit is our noun which we have used for expanding our sentence. So these five are the simple structures for framing sentences when we are just at our basic level for starting English. We have to follow these five structures. Okay, so by following these structures you have to frame at least five sentences from all the given structures. Okay, have a nice day and please frame sentences and send it in my WhatsApp number. Thank you.